How's it going? Angela Wolf here, and today we are behind the scenes, and I finished most of my Rachel. Not all of it, just most of it. And I've invited some friends to come in if they want to come in live to show off their Rachel. So if I see them pop in the lobby, which I think I see Heather down there, they're going to come up and share what they have too. So welcome, say hi if you've never been here before. I actually see Colleen down there too. I'll bring you girls up here in just a second if you decide you want to come up. So, and if you, I posted a link for the Fashion Sewing Club, by the way. All right, so I really finished it. I did not hem it though. So here you go. So here it is. I've got the little yellow popping out at the bottom. I haven't added the ruching yet though. So then here's the neckline. I got the yellow, I've got the peach. I decided so far I've only sewed in the yellow for here. I was going to have another peach here popping out, but I kind of like it like this. I don't know. It's up to you guys. You can all vote on that. All right. So let me make sure. I think Heather and Colleen are not popping in. Hey, girls. So I just posted a link in the Fashion Sewing Club if anybody wanted to come in live to show off your Rachel. But I have quite a few of your outfits on Facebook to share, and then I'm going to announce what we're going to be sewing next week. So by the way, I see many of you popping in. What you did with your Rachel twin sets was beautiful. So I had a little issue with mine, just a little one. I had no issue sewing through all the layers, by the way. With the serger, no issues at all. So, but I did only have 3 spools of thread for my serger. So if you take a look here, I actually used, this is variegated thread, which I loved the color with this. It's really fun. It was the closest match that I had though. And this one was a little bit too light, although it would work. I mean, it's pretty close. So what I did is I put the variegated thread in the loopers and then in the far left needle, which if this pulled open by any chance, which it won't, but if it did, I would see that thread. And then this one in the right needle, because you'll never see that. So just a little tip for you. If you're ever trying to do a 4-thread overlock and you can't, then, well, that's an easy way. You can't hardly see that right needle at all. Actually, you really can't hardly see the left needle unless your seam pulled too much. All right, so let me just, gonna just make sure that these, here we go. Hey, Tammy. Oh no, Arnell, you're still trying to match your stripes? Well, that can be a challenge. It just depends. Now, are you, if you use your Move It foot, you'd be good. I can't remember what machine you have though. All right, so here I have, we might as well just get started, right? Melody, everyone's rolling in. Trisha, I've got your beautiful necklace on. Thank you. Okay, let me just share my screen here. And if any of you want to pop in live to show off your stuff, just click on the link that I just left in the Fashion Sewing Club. Okay, so first up, it looks like, oh, Danny, this is cute. Here you go. Make sure I'm sharing the right page here. All right, Danny, this is really cute. She added princess seams to her top. I grabbed my wrong glasses. These are the ones I dropped last week. And by the way, if you notice a little bit of a black eye, yeah, I didn't get in a fight. I've been cleaning my studio, getting ready for my event next week. And 2 bolts of fabric I was holding, one fell, dropped, hit the other one, came up. I mean, you couldn't do this if you tried. And it actually came up. I had my glasses on and it hit my glasses, knocked them off and clocked me right in the nose. So anyways, if you see a little dark eye, that's what happened. Okay, so here is, that's very cute. I love how she did the top stitching. We did this in Fashion Sewing Club yesterday. I cannot believe you already finished that. And there's her Rachel. Very cute. Oh, that's a good color with that gray. Beautiful. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Quite a few. Oh, hey, Lynn. Okay, I think, here we go. I was in the wrong page. Oh, Babette, this is a great one. Said it's her first, Rachel. Here we go. Look how cute that is. Did you hand dye that, Babette? I'm just curious because that fabric, I love it. And I actually have a black Rachel. Hold on. Right here. Similar to yours, except this one has stripes. You can see just minimum stripes there. And this one, I actually have all the back seams on it. This one, I don't. A little bit different. But I live in this black sweater. You're going to love that. By the way, I don't know if you saw this one here. I finally finished my outfit from Fashion Sewing Club last month. And I was going to use this for pajamas, but it's even cuter. So I think I'll be wearing this with a cute pair of jeans. It's kind of on the dress form, a little cockeyed, but there you go. This was last month's project. My UFO projects for this month are going down. I'm finishing many of them before everybody gets here next week. All right, so let me bring this back up. This is really cute. I'm just seeing if Babette's in here and she tells us if she hand dyed that fabric. Maybe she wrote it in the comments. I didn't even know. Fabric fight. I agree. The top is beautiful. Okay, let's see if she has any other photos in here. Oh, that tank is so cute. It almost looks like you left the bottom edge raw, which I like that. I'm looking close. I'm like, I can't touch it. I would try, but that's actually how I got kicked out of a museum in New York many years ago because I couldn't help it. I had to touch the hem. Yeah, that is something that you should not do. And if any of my friends that were there with me know that that was really embarrassing. Okay, let's see. What else do we have up here? Babette says, I wasn't, it's a spandex jersey sweater. Beautiful. The tank is a rayon knit that she did dye. Yay! I love that color. All right, let me take another quick look here because that's really cute. Oh, I love that. Oh, hey, Heather, you found us. You were in the lobby ready to go live, and then you disappeared. We were going to bring you up live here with everyone. This is beautiful. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? You can see I've got a lot of sewing projects going on. I've got hats here. Don't forget about the hat class on Friday. I've been embroidering hats. Ooh, this one's pretty. Colleen. Oh, I love this color. What do you guys think? Everybody's saying I love the color. She says the jacket is done. She did a narrow hem with black and woolly. That's really pretty. Actually, these glasses are terrible. Let me try these. This is what happens when you have cheaters all over the room. The tank isn't finished. Well, I'll tell you what. That jacket's so pretty, Colleen. I just love it. Those colors are beautiful. Okay, let's see. I know, Marty, don't you love that fabric? I do too. Really beautiful. Okay, let's see. Who else do we have? I'm just going in order in no particular manner, unless somebody pops into the lobby and then I'm bringing you up live. Oh, Karina, one of your fabulous videos. I got to share this. So cute. That sweater knit is so pretty, Karina. So my question is, did you have to put clear elastic in your shoulders for that? Because it looks like kind of a loose, like a loose weave sweater. Let me play it again. So she added where the no seams in the back. Super cute. Your sewing room looks fabulous as always. I love that fabric. Let me put you on pause. I love that fabric. So you can kind of see through it a little bit. So I'm just curious because when I did my blue one, when I sewed my blue one, that was a loose weave sweater like what you have. And what happened was when I first sewed it without using clear elastic in it, what happened is the shoulders stretched out, not too bad, but it was the armhole that stretched out. So I actually had to use clear elastic in the shoulders and the entire arm side. That was on an episode of It's So Easy somewhere, one of those. So let's see if you're answering if you can hear me. I know there's like a 20-second delay, so. Hey, Karen. Let's see, Karina. I didn't use clear elastic. Oh, I may regret it later. Well, you'll know because your armhole will be like this big. It'll just like droop. You'll be able to put your legs in there. It'd be like a jumpsuit. Oh, that's funny. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I like your tank top too. I remember that one from before. Okay, who else do we have coming up here? So glad you did 3 Rachels. You're going to be dressed well, Karen, because the weather is always iffy here the next few weeks. Sometimes it's warm, sometimes it's not. Okay. Let me just see. I've got a few more here. Oh, this was one of Karen's right here. Karen was debating, should she leave the hem raw or leave it? Now, Karen, was this the one that you did that you were using not a knit fabric? I thought you did one out of a silk chiffon or something like that. I can't quite remember. I got to look through these. I see so many comments and I forget who they're from. Hi, Marta. Great to see you. And Arnell, I agree. Karina does always have great. I love these fabrics, you guys. This is just great. Ooh, look at how cute that is. So what did you do there? It looks like decorative stitches. I'm going to get to see that in person next week. All right, let's take that one down. Let me see if she said. Oh, Angie, this turned out cute. Let me bring this one up. I agree. Oh, Marianne, don't leave. You've got a ton of tops coming up here. You cleaned house on this one. Oh, Terry, no, I didn't die. I'm here. Dyed fabric. Sure. Okay, this is so cute. So your tank top, almost looks like it's hand dyed, but I think that's a floral print. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Great color. That's a good color on you too. How would I know? Because I've met Angie. I've seen her in person. Although I've seen so many of your all's photos now, I feel like I know you. Okay, so let me take this down. I've got a few. I'm just going to focus on the Rachels today, so don't be upset if I'm skipping one of yours. Debbie, I don't know if I showed this last week, but this is so cute. Her first sew-along. Yay! A+ for you. She made this out of a rayon blend jersey. Always layering. I do kind of like the double collar. Just something a little different. But I always like to layer. So I'm usually on the live shows wearing a tank top because I've usually been running around my studio and I'm hot. But then when I go to dinner and things like that, I want to have just a little jacket. So I actually ruched the sleeves on mine. And don't forget, if you didn't ruche your sleeves, they're probably like this long. You'll have to hem them at least 4 inches if you're not doing the ruching. Mary. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, y'all can ask your questions along here too, because I'll try to get to those. So Mary says, do you use clear elastic on all sweater fabrics or just loose weave? That's a great question. I only use that clear elastic if it's a loose weave. If you're trying, the clear elastic is only to support a seam. So if I have a fabric that's, well, have you ever used a really thin knit that like when you start to serge it, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger? That's a place to use the clear elastic too. Just think of the clear elastic like twill tape, where if you want your shoulder seam to be this large and you start to serge it, it ends up this large because the fabric's stretching, it stabilizes that area. And if I use it, I will use it in the shoulders, the armhole, every once in a while, the neckline. Karen, I was thinking of, no, I think this was Kelly's top that had posted this. The one sweater knit that you had, and I said, I don't use any stabilizer on knits. But for yours, if you don't use a ribbing, you might have to use a clear elastic just attached to the edges so it doesn't fall open. The ribbing on my tops is what keeps it close to the body. If I didn't use that, they would be hanging terribly. Okay, let's see, who else do we have here? Oh, this is a cute one. Cornelia. Oh, I love this. Let me bring this up big. This is really cute. All right, let's see what you got here. She says she finally finished her Rachel. Yay, happy about that. And I'm glad you learned so much. So you've never sewn knits very much? This looks fabulous. I love the color too. Is that the green? That looks like the green fabric that I have, that soft teak. I'm just curious because I love that color. I pulled out a few more yards for myself to throw into the wash tonight. I'm trying to make new tops for every day for the next 2 weeks. Now, I might only have new tops for every day next week, and then I'll have to wash them before the next group comes the following week. That's very cute. And the dog makes a very good prop. I agree. I want to know how you turned your tank into a V-neck. So it's obviously not this tank, but I did do that, Judy, on an old episode. And you know what? I'll do that in the Fashion Sewing Club coming up again because we're working right now on the princess seams. I'll make sure I add the V-neck. But I think it was, gosh, it was one of my first behind the scenes. I don't even know if I was numbering it back then. That's how long ago I did that V. I did that. Well, there's a few different ways to do it. You can do it with a facing or a ribbing. And when you do the ribbing, there's like 3 ways to do it. Well, at least 3 ways that I like. So maybe that'll have to be a Fashion Sewing Club standalone lesson, the V-neck. Okay, let's see who else. I'm just making sure I don't have any more questions before I keep going. If you hear a lawnmower, they're out mowing the lawn today. Yes, that means like spring is here. And that also means that my beautiful trees are all blossoming. They're just gorgeous. I just love it. And I have 2 ducks in front of my building. I'm not sure what they're doing, but there's 2. So I guess you can probably guess. So not only I have squirrels, I have those too. I agree, Mary. They're so lovely. Oh, here. Hey, Lynn. In the class earlier this week, someone said they wanted to use a woven for a stretch knit. I mentioned that I did and stitched a narrow hem. Oh, that was it. So if you're going to use, if you're going to make the Rachel and there's no stretch at all, you're going to have to adjust the pattern, obviously, and make it just a little bit larger. In the body, not so much, because it's not like the tank. I mean, the tank top's a whole different story. You have to use a knit for the tank top. But for the jacket, if you look closely, the only part that you would really have to adjust is the sleeves, because this would be too fitted probably. You might have to go up a size on your sleeves, but all of this would be fine with just a woven or a silk chiffon or something like that, because it just drapes. Good idea, Lynn. Okay, let's see. Who else do we have? I've got a few more in here. Here we go. So, hey, by the way, this was Kelly's top. I just want to show this real quick because this was what I was referring to. I love this fabric, by the way, Kelly. So on here, this is a woven. And she was debating, does she want to use a ribbing or what does she want to use? So she has a few options. You could use bias tape. You could use stretch elastic. If you use bias tape, you could actually ease in. You need to ease in the front of your top. Otherwise, it will flap open. So here, if you're not going to do anything except flip it under and do the cover stitch like I mentioned, you might need to use just add clear elastic to the edge and make sure that you ease in this area here and this area in the back, which will prevent it from stretching out. Don't ease it in through the shoulder area or you'll get puckers up in your shoulder. I like that fabric though. All right, who else? Ooh, Diana. Now this is totally off topic, but I gotta share this because this is beautiful. This was from our Fashion Sewing Club last month. But this is actually the lacy pattern. Look how cute that is. Do you all remember this pattern? It is out in print now. So here is, I'll bring it out of the package. I love that with the black. This is the lacy. I did it in a sporty way for my pattern, but look at hers again. Super, super, super cute. I love that black lace, which I have, and I have some black fabric for it too. Your sewing room looks fabulous. I think I showed this last week, but I can't help that because it's so cute. All right, what else do we have? Oh, Janice. This is not the Rachel, but this is still last month's project, so I got to bring this up too. We did a pattern hack like the one behind me. I love those colors. And you added a bow. How cute is that? And I like the bottom panel. All right, what else do we have for show and tell this week? I know there's more Rachels in here. Here's Marianne. Marianne had a lot of outfits in here. You were sewing like crazy. So I love this tank top. I love how you did the brown as a contrast with the knit. Super cute. Oh, so that's the brown. Oh, that's cool. Used it for the back. You know what, Marianne, I didn't even notice that earlier. And that's such a great idea, especially if you're buying a knit that's really expensive, because what happens is, or maybe you don't have a lot of fabric left, which is my case. Well, I've got plenty of fabric, but sometimes when I'm cutting fabric for you all, I'll end up with like, gosh, I've got like this one little hair in my eye. I'll end up with like a half a yard or enough that I can't make a full outfit. And I'm thinking, gosh, that fabric's too nice. I can't get rid of it. And then it goes into my stash. And then that's what happened while I was trying to get rid of my stash. So this is such a good idea to add a contrasting color because then my stash could actually become a top when I don't have enough fabric. Brilliant. Brilliant. All right, let's see what else you have. I think you had a few more in here. I don't think, I know. There's Karen's. Oh, goodness, Shirley, I just saw your picture. You sewed your fly in backwards? No. Okay, I'll just share this because this is, I've done this before, by the way. Do you all see this? Look up here. And I've done it actually more than once, if that makes you feel better. When I'm in a super big hurry, you sew the zipper in. By the way, I love your pink thread on those jeans. And the zipper's in the wrong way. In fact, one time, I was thinking, one time I did it for a customer, which was really bad. And so then I said, well, I can't do this. I got to, rip it out. One time I did it for myself. And then you know what happened? I was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Try getting that zipper undone. It's a very awkward thing. So I ended up ripping it out and turning it around anyways. But just to give you the laugh for the day, if your zipper is inside out, it is miserable to try to get those pants off. It is not a really good bathroom break type of experience. We'll go with that. Oh, thanks for the laugh on that, Shirley. Sorry for your luck on that too. All right, I've got more for, oh, this was Marianne's reversible. Oh, there you are, Kelly. Good. I'm glad you saw it. Oh, Donna, I agree. Making sure I'm not missing you. Oh, so Marianne, that is what you only had it up for the front. That's really funny. Well, good idea. Okay, I've got more from Marianne. And I see a ton of you on YouTube today too. So don't forget, if you're on the YouTube side, subscribe to my page. And every time I go live, you'll get a little alert. Now, when I'm live on Brother's page, you'll have to, that's their page, not mine. But for every Wednesday, at least you'll get an alert and you won't forget where we are. Angela, do you make all the clothes you wear on here? I do. Lynn, didn't you hear about my challenge? Like, my challenge is that I try to sew a new outfit every week before every live show. Now, if you've watched for a long time, you'll know the last few weeks I actually maybe cheated and wore some old outfits. But I think every time, except for maybe twice, when I was in a really comfy sweater that I purchased, I make all my own clothes. It's a challenge. Now, that doesn't mean that when I come on live that everything's hemmed, because truth be told, I still have a hem here. See that thread? I still have to hem this sucker. But you know what? I tuck it under and you can't tell, right? If I didn't tell you. I try to make all my own clothes. All right, Marianne, here's another one. So this, I think, is your reversible tank. Super cute. Oops, let me bring you back up here. Where did you go? Make you bigger. There we go. Oh, I like that. Great color. Let me see the back. What a great combination. So now my question is, and maybe you already wrote this in the description, did you use like, I don't see a ribbing. Did you just sew them like as reversible and turn them right side out? Because that is truly a reversible. And since I know you're on here, I'll just ask you and wait to see what you... Melody, I'd be definitely doing the dance. That is definitely, we're going back to the jean zipper. Yeah, I'd be doing the dance too. Okay, who else do we have? Oh, Denise, beautiful top. Again, this is not the Rachel, but since these are so cute, I just have to share them anyways. Love this. Love the fabric. That's the Linda tunic, in case you all were wondering. We did that one a little while back. I'm going to definitely have to do that again in the summertime because I'd like to come up with a Linda out of really loose fabric. Chris, we haven't seen you in ages. How are you? Sending a big hug your way. Or maybe you've been here and I just didn't notice, but great to see you, by the way. Great to see you. Okay, and here's another Marianne. This is really cute. Look at the edging that she used. So this is such a great idea. So despite what fabric you have, or maybe you're combining some fabrics, if you have a fabric with a trim, or maybe the salvage edge is beautiful. Sometimes you'll notice on some of these knits, they're like a print with the side, like with a border print. That's cute. And if for the Rachel, for this collar, it doesn't have to be stretchy. So let's just say you have a knit that stretches from selvage to selvage, but you have a beautiful border print. That's a great opportunity to use that for your collar because this doesn't have to stretch. Only the body has to stretch. So make sense? Super cute. And it looks great with that tank top. I agree. Love the color. Kelly wants you to come and do her neckline. Now, Judy, are you kidding me? We won't tell. Well, I was going to say I won't tell you how many years ago that was. Judy was in one of my all-day classes where we did actually, it was in Virginia Beach. That was such a beautiful place, too, for Tidewater event. Okay, so Marianne, what she did with her, she sewed the shoulders and sides, had one inside, one right side out, sewed together and turned hem and armholes inside 3/8 of an inch. That, great job, by the way. I couldn't see that at all on there. Good. Super cute. And top stitch the neck. Oh, thanks. I thought you'd like this. It's your color too, Linda. AKA MOM. All right, who else do we have? I think there's just a couple more. Oh, Janet, I missed this one. Oh, I love this fabric. This is the Bella top, and she made a matching mask. How cute is that? Did you dye that fabric, or did it come like that? Because that's gorgeous. And by the way, I saw the picture of you and, was it Wanda and Susie at the event in Atlanta. Your hair looked fabulous, by the way. And it was so great to see everyone there. Susie cut her hair. It looks super cute. And happy birthday, Susie. I think your birthday was a couple days ago. I was a day late. And I think there's a few other birthdays this week, too. So happy birthday to all the Wolf Pack that has birthdays this week. If it's your birthday, be sure to say a little comment. We're sending you a cake with candles virtually, right? Oh, Lucy, I'm glad you got your pattern. Yay, yay. So I'm just making sure you don't have any questions. Oh, Janet, good timing. Here, I have a question. Did you dye this fabric? Because this is so cute. So if you're wondering what the Bella is, I actually have all these patterns sitting here. There you go. That's the Bella. And then she made the short sleeve version. If you look at the short sleeve version, see how it's kind of fuller along the sleeve? And if you look closely here, that's what I did. So the long sleeve actually has elastic casing, where there. And then the short sleeve is looser. I actually made this with a silk chiffon, which turned out really cute. All right. Oh, she says, nope, she bought it. Well, goodbye. I mean, not goodbye literally, but goodbye, because that is a great fabric. You got that at Joann's? Good shopping. Oh, Judy, I knew you had a birthday coming up. Yours is on Sunday. Happy birthday. Kareen is sending the cakes. Am I going to OSQE in Schaumburg? You know what, Marianne? I'm not. The only events I'm doing at this point are in my studio. And then I did get a word that Houston Quilt Fest is supposed to be in person. So if that's still the case, Barbara called this week and I'll be joining you in Houston in the All Brands booth. I can't pass that up, by the way. But that's the only hands-on event except for my studio. So the hands-on events I have the next 2 weeks. Then there won't be an event. There will be all virtual events through the summer. We'll be going back to the mini courses that many of you said you loved. And then, of course, the Fashion Sewing Club for extra tutorials and weekly live chats. And then in the fall, I'll be having a few more hands-on classes. I'm tweaking some topics. So I might throw out some ideas for you. And if you have an idea for a class here, but of course, I'll be doing another pants class. That seems to be the most popular at this point. But I'm thinking of doing a week-long knit sewing retreat. So knit sewing and hand dyeing, kind of a combination. So you can come here with some fabric, or I always have fabric here, rayon and stuff, and you dye your own fabric and then create your own outfits. And you'll leave with a wardrobe. As fast as you sew, you'll get the wardrobe. So we'll do like a lot of knit tops. Speaking of V-necks, different necklines, experiment with things like that. So I love knits, and it seems to be that's all we're wearing. So I keep that in mind for fall. Pants, and then, well, you never know what I might come up with. I agree. Happy birthday, ladies. And Susan. Oh, Lucy's birthday too. Hey, happy birthday, Lucy. Oh my gosh, you have triplet granddaughters. How fun is that? And then I see Susan. Is your birthday too? Oh, Faye, happy birthday. I know, isn't that fun, the matching mask? All right, so I think I got everybody. Okay, now let me see what else I'm missing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would be super fun. Well, it'll be messy. It'll be messy. Did you see May's hands yesterday at the live show? Her hands look like mine after I've been hand dyeing, right? But hers were just like, she's like, yeah, are you kidding? I've been doing watercolor all day. What did you think they were going to look like? Okay, what else do we have? I think. Oh, Karen, I got to share this because this was super pretty. So she made this. This is from our Fashion Sewing Club, but she hacked it just a little bit. The neckline. I love this fabric. Look at that beautiful embroidery and the decorative stitching. So pretty. I love that. All right, sorry, can you hear the lawnmower? It's rolling. And then I think I showed this last week, but I'll share it again because this was super cute. Phyllis. She took the Delilah, pattern hacked it, but I was actually, when I showed this last week, I just noticed a few more things. She added gathering through this whole piece right here, which is really cute. Another great idea, by the way, if you're low on fabric for 2 different colors, because look at all the color combinations that she has here. So she gathered it and add zippers. And I did not even notice this when I looked at this the first time. And I was like, I got to show this again. So can you see those zippers? Where in the world, Phyllis, did you get those zipper stops? So cute. So I love the gathering. I love the zipper stops. Let me see the back. She has a zipper at the bottom. I love the back neckline. That is so in style right now, especially for workout wear. But there's another close-up of the zipper. Oh, yeah. Super cute. Lynn, will you be having the virtual jeans class soon? As soon as the pattern goes to print, I will announce it. So yes. I was also waiting for all the denim, which I did get the black and gray, but not the other colors. So yes, but it'll be after my hands-on classes. I didn't want to stress myself out. Will you have a jacket class in the fall? Possibly, Jeannie. Possibly. Probably, actually, because some of the jacket people had some personal things that they had to wait till fall. So yes, the jacket class actually is going to be a really good class this year. That's in 2 weeks. And that's the one where we're going to do a jacket muslin. And then you're going to sew a jacket of your choice, but you're also going to learn how to design your own jackets from that muslin. So that's going to be really cool. Oh, awesome, Cynthia. Oh, Susan, that's what I was thinking. Didn't you see me pause? I was like, wait, didn't you just have a birthday right around mine? Unless you're trying to celebrate twice, tell Steve to get you something twice. That's cool too, but it was Susie's birthday. Yes. When will the knits class be? Patty, it's going to be, I will be announcing those dates probably the first week of May. And they open up to the Fashion Sewing Club first, as you all know. And then so far, they've always filled from the Fashion Sewing Club. But then they're open up to everyone. So they're limited in size. Usually 7 to 10 people is max. And the dye class will probably be really limited in size because I want to make sure everyone gets a lot of time to do the dyeing and a lot of time to do sewing. So it'll be in September and October, those dates. But I don't have the exact dates. I will announce those the first week of May. Oh, Amber, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a big process. You might want to join the Fashion Sewing Club. We do a lot of the measurements and fitting in there too. All right, what am I missing? The dyeing might tempt you a little bit more. Yeah, I know. Lucy, did you show how to add the lace to the ready-to-wear? Hey, Lucy, I did that in Fashion Sewing Club. I think it was 3 weeks ago. I didn't actually sew it, but I showed you how to pattern hack the ready to wear. So in case you missed that. Oh, thanks, Yvette. Oh, yes, Amber, I am. All of my knit tops now go to size from 0 to 5X, and the pants will too once they go to print. Jeannie, no. There's just, right now, there's just the Evelyn pattern, but it's only in PDF format. I see some more questions. Donna, how do you keep up with dialogue on Facebook and YouTube? It's all showing up in my software. I can see you all, which is awesome because some people like to watch on YouTube. I like the YouTube because I put it on my TV. I mean, you could do that with Facebook too. So by the way, all of you that love to watch these shows, do you know that on your phone, there's a mirror image, or that's called different things on different phones. And if you have a smart TV, you click that and it will mirror image onto your TV. Yeah, just in case you want to sit back and relax. Okay, what did you say, Pam? So is that gathering she did along the color blocking, like what you were talking about doing in the Fashion Sewing Club? Yeah, very similar. Very similar. Actually, I didn't even think about that, Phyllis. So yes, when you do, we're going to be doing color blocking in this next section of Fashion Sewing Club. Right now we're doing princess seams, but Phyllis was ahead of the game. So she has princess seams on this top. Look at the curve that she has through here. That is so flattering. Great job. And then once you have different panels for color blocking, you can take that and do something different to it. You can make gathers, you can make twists, you can make all of these things. And that's what she did here. Awesome. Thanks for pointing that out, Pam. Yes, sirree. Oh, thanks, Cynthia. So many talented people. I agree. The Wolfpack is full of talented people. Oh, Trisha, you're hilarious. Oh, thanks, Celeste. I agree. So Fashion Sewing Club, by the way, I was so excited about the Wolf Chat. If you go into the Fashion Sewing Club, Wolf Chat is in there. It's right down on on the second topic. So that will be where we can chat, and it's off of other social media. Okay, let's see. Oh, Terry already has it on the TV. Great. Lucy, are you getting the blue denim in? Hopefully, if it's like the last few I got in, it'll come like a month late. But, you know, I can't help it. It's not I'm not the shipper. I mean, actually, I am the shipper, but not until I get it. So hopefully it'll be here in May. Maybe we'll get lucky and all that fabric will come while everybody's here. Then they get to touch it. No, Amber, you're watching while you're sitting in your car driving across country. No, as long as you're just listening like a podcast where you're sitting in the passenger seat, right? All right, any more questions for me? Before I'm just going to double check that there weren't any more here. Are you ready for what the next sew along is going to be? Hold on one second. Marianne, I missed this last week, by the way. This is cute. Did you make that top, or did you make that top from the Delilah? Or I love that fabric. It's almost like a sweatshirt that you refashioned. Very cute. I agree. The Wolf Chat. So I told Win that you were all voting between Wolf Chat and Howl, and he laughed right out loud, like he literally howled. And then we were watching something. Oh, you'll love this. So we were watching Jeopardy, and one of the questions on there was something where the answer was Howl. And oh my gosh, I cracked up. I go, maybe we don't want Wolf Chat. Maybe we want Howl. I don't know. Oh, good, Melody. It did show up. Wonderful. Hi, Martha. Okay, you ready for the next sew along? Okay, first I just have to bring Mary Smith's jeans up because these were way too stinking cute. So hold on. Here you go. I love what she did to the pockets. So cute. Great job on the rivets. And it looks great with your quilted background too. All right, did I miss anybody's outfit that you posted for the Rachel? I think I got them all. I'm scrolling really quick. Oh, wait. I missed this one. Mary, how many outfits did you make? My goodness. Girl, you've been sewing like crazy. Oh, it was the refashioned sweatshirt, the last one. Okay, thanks. You should have just come on live with me. This is so cute. I do remember this because I love the fabric, right? Okay. So I'll go get it. It's a secret. I have a surprise. Okay, so I got a surprise in the mail, and I have a surprise. So the surprise in the mail was from Shannon Fabrics. Thank you, by the way. They used to sponsor It's So Easy TV, and I got a few fabulous fabrics. Let's just say minky. So I want to show you some of these, and this is what inspired me to think of the next sew along. So let's just go ahead and unbox a couple of these. Ooh, this is so soft. This could be a great blanket. So this is called Luxe Cuddle. Color Holly Berry. What do you think? Do you love that or what? So there's 2 yards, and I was thinking, what could I do with this? I'm not going to make a Rachel twin set because this needs a knit, right? I'm getting hair all over myself. So what would be fabulous out of this? Let me bring it closer. It's a one-way nap. So you have to cut all your pattern pieces going one way. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. Okay, that's one piece. And you know I'm going to love this piece. And there's more. I'm just going to show you a couple today. This one is also Luxe Cuddle. You all have seen my friend in Minnesota. She sells this fabric too. This one is to die for. And you're going to laugh, but I could totally see wearing this in the summer as a little wrap jacket. I live in Michigan, remember? Summer could be like 30, it could be 80. So this is so soft, but look at this closely. It has little gold specks. Yeah, I love pink, as you know. Okay, that's one more. And the last one for this week at least. And this is what inspired me for our next sew along. Do you have to use Minky for the next sew along? No. I will talk about fabrics next week because during our live shows the next 2 weeks, you'll be joining our hands-on class here. Pants next week, jacket the next, and then we'll start our sew along. So just to give you a little prep time, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So if you could pet this, it is so soft. Yes. But I'm turning them into, if I don't get hair all over myself, well, let me give you another hint. Do you remember this? Chloe trench. I made one on a sew along with you all last year. Cute, cute, cute. I'm getting hair on there. There's no buttons, simple pockets. This one has lining. Really easy, right? You might remember this one from It's So Easy. This is one that's a cotton. It's a great spring jacket. It just ties. This one I put a contrasting fabric on the back side of these. Again, the back's a little looser with the little flap. So I was thinking, I think that would look fabulous out of a sweater fabric. Not a knit, but a sweater fabric. It could be a knit though. So that is our next sew along. And here it is. And I will be opening up a contest next week. Why not today? Because I'm going to open up a contest later today so you can win the hats class. Remember the hats class for Friday? How to embroider on hats? I got to give one of those away. So I will open up that later this evening. You'll just have to wait and see. I will post it on social and I'll send out an email. And then next week, I will open up for a giveaway for a Chloe trench. Okay. And the pattern comes in size 0 all the way to 5X. If you're international, you just win the digital, which is great too. It has all spiral bound notebook if somebody wants it in the print pattern. And let me go see. Hold on. This is the surprise for you. I don't even know if I want to open this, but I will. And I'm giving away from Shannon Fabrics a 2-yard piece of cutout. And guess what color it is, Arnell? Hold on. It's just like the pink. So for the record, this is brand new. I just opened it because I have to show it to you. And then when I ship it, I'll put it back. But look at this color. Isn't that beautiful? Purple with speckles. Yeah. Now, by the way, you're going to have to line the jacket or sweater, I would say. You're just going to line it with like a light knit, which you'll see as I go. Now, do you have to use Minky? No. And I actually have 2 sweater fabrics that I'm going to use as well. I'm also, I have one already cut out of the Chloe with Ponte knit. So that's another idea. So just put it in the back of your mind. we're not going to start this until May, but just start looking for some fabrics, start looking around. This giveaway from Shannon Fabrics and my pattern will be next week and sometime this evening. So you can just look for it in the morning. You can only enter once, so it's not like you're going to miss anything. I will be giving away the Embroidery 103 with Cindy and I, how to embroider hats. And that class is actually live on Friday at noon, and you can watch it anytime. So if you miss the live, you can still sign up for the class and just watch it. I agree, Susan, you got to pet that fabric visually. It's so soft. I know, Karina, it does, doesn't it? I saw that and I thought, oh my gosh, Arnell is good. Now, if Arnell wins, by the way, this contest is not rigged. It's actually a random, but I know that you love that color. I so agree. There's a few different colors in there, Wilson. I'm not sure, but I'm going to start with the pink one. Okay, so some other fabrics. I have, which I'll go through all of these next week probably, just to give you a little heads up. But I have 3 fabrics on my website that would be really good for the trench. And I can just show you them real quick. I don't have a lot of that fabric left, but in case you're looking for a great spring jacket and you don't want to do the sweater, I'm doing the Chloe trench so long, regardless if you do it for a sweater or you do it with cashmere like this one, or cotton, or Minky, or Ponte knit. But here is another one that I have. And for those of you that don't know, this is my website. There you go. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook for all of you that wonders how to watch this show. But here's the fabric. I think it's under twill. It is. Here you go. So this is another idea for you. I have navy, red, and teal. I don't know if I have very much teal left, but so this is the fabric. It has a light stretch. It doesn't wrinkle very much, and it just has a nice hand. It's a little bit almost like a cotton, right? But it's, let me just check here. Well, it is cotton, but it has some polyester in it. So it's 56% cotton, 41% polyester, and 3% spandex. It's 60 inches wide. It's sold by the yard. And anyways, it's like a coral red, actually. It says red, but it's, seeing if I had it up here, I could show it to you in person. But don't worry, I could show it to you next week too. And then there's the navy, which I've already washed. By the way, you can wash this fabric. I've already washed I haven't washed the navy yet. I did save some navy because you know I absolutely love navy. It's kind of like my new black color. And then I have this. I've already washed this and it looks great. See if that's sitting around here. No, see what happens when I clean? I don't have anything around here to show you anymore. But I've already washed this one too. It has a sheen to it. So it's a stretch sateen twill. So think of a cotton, stretch cotton. So kind of like a cotton sateen. You've seen what that looks like. I've made jeans out of that. So it's a little thicker, but it has a beautiful drape. On the inside, you would not have to line it, but you'd have to finish the seams nicely, maybe with a bias binding or something like that. Does Shannon Fabrics have a website? You know, they do, and they sell wholesale. So you'd have to find stores that they sell to. So let me just, I don't carry their fabric, although I do carry a lot of fabrics, but I don't carry that. So here is the website. I'll drop it in the chat. And they have some really good videos and stuff on how to sew this stuff, this minky stuff. Is Ponte knit the one Lewis loved? I don't remember Lewis using a lot of Ponte knit. He liked, well, I don't think Ponte knit is that one, but I don't know for sure. I mean, I know he loved the silks and the cotton too. I agree. Lynn has yards and yards. Well, you're going to be ready to go. I agree, Stacy. I agree. So here's the website. And be sure if you add something on social that you give them a little shout out. Thanks for the giveaway. That was so nice of them to send this. I was like, I don't remember ordering fabric, and it was a gift. And then a gift for you, for the wolf pack. For the trench coat, you need, let's see. Testing my eyes. Fabric requirements for misses all the way up. Well, it depends if you have contrasting fabric for the inside, but in general, if you have 56-inch wide fabric, you need 3 yards. From size 16 up, you need 4 yards. It looks like 4 yards all the way up. If you're size 16, if you're size 16, 18, and then 16W to 36W, you need 4 yards. If you're using contrasting fabrics, it looks like you need 2 and 2 of each. Hope that helps. Oh, Melody, you could just make a longer jacket too. Well, you wouldn't want that. Probably not in the keys, but you could, like a raincoat type thing. I always buy extra for mine anyways. And the patterns are on Angela Wolf Patterns, as you know. Oh, I should probably, let me just check. I think you have a discount code. Fashion Sewing Club, you already know your discount code. It's in the club. Let me just see. If you're not in the Fashion Sewing Club, let me make sure I get a discount code for you. I can just extend. Did you get the last newsletter? It was like maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. You'll be getting another one very soon because I'm going to do the giveaway probably tonight. The giveaway for the class. So here's your last few little things of information, and I'll get you a coupon code. All right, if you want to sign up for, put it in the comments. Take this down. I think I have the website right here for you. Here you go. If you want to sign up for the class that Cindy and I are putting on, you can have any embroidery machine. We're not using like the 10 needle and stuff like that. We're using just a regular sewing machine with a regular hoop showing you how to embroider hats. So if you click at academy.angelawolf.com, here's the course. And it starts in one day, 17 hours. So it's at noon tomorrow. But this is where you can join us live, or you can sign up and watch the replays in there too. So all about embroidering hats. And if you've missed embroidery 102 or 10, here's the surging ones. These are all available still that you can go. You just don't watch it live. And then embroidery 1, and I believe there, embroidery 2 is right here. So all these little mini courses are still available at academy.angelawolf.com. Okay, now let me just give you your coupon code. I better do it now, because if I give you the wrong one, I'll get like a bunch of emails. You gave us the wrong one. Okay, so why don't we do, oh, this one just expired on the 12th, which was only 2 days ago. Why don't we make this current again? That'd be the easiest, right? So if you go to Angela Wolf Patterns, that's not for this website. Let me make sure I take this down so you don't get confused. There you go. Coupon code is capital letters, Daisy15, and this is for angelawolfpatterns.com. So if you missed the Rachel, you can get that there too. But fabric, it's good for fabric, patterns, embroidery stabilizer, clapper, whatever you need on there. And this is a special 15% off for the Wolf Pack, Daisy15, and let me change the date right now. And shipping will be, I'll be shipping all weekend. I'm about maybe 1 day behind right now, just because we had a huge fabric stash sale last week that was fantastic. So new orders will start going out again tomorrow. And this will expire on, why don't we make this good until May 1st? And that way, just to give you your schedule, next week for our live show on Wednesday, we're going to be live in the studio. You're going to get to see what the girls are doing with pants. The next week is going to be jackets. You're going to get to meet some of your fellow Wolfpack members. And then the following week, which would be, May 5th? That's when I will go through more details on what fabric I'm going to use. I'm going to talk about the pattern, sizing, and things like that. So that way, you'll have plenty of time to get your fabrics and ask questions. And then on the 12th is when we'll actually start sewing the jacket. Sound good? So that's like a whole month away. If I get any other fabrics in the meantime, I'll let you know too. So the sale goes till next February, till May 1st. Oh, thanks, Janet. I'm so glad you like that class. Kelly, would you most likely need the same shoulder adjustments and sizing as for your top patterns for the Chloe? You know, probably. If you have to make the same measurements on a couple of my tops, it'll be very similar. It might not be the exact same amount because the Chloe trench is a little bit different. It has a little bit more ease to it, but you might. You'll probably have to make similar adjustments. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing. Yeah, so you know that dress? Oh, it's in the back. I'll bring it next week. I have my Ponte knit, that green one I made a while ago. That's on a dress form back there. And we are just about out of time. I'm just going to make sure I'm not missing any more questions. And if I did miss your questions, I'll try to scan this tonight and make sure I didn't miss anything. Can you add how many yards of fabric are left on your website? Ida, it should just tell you like if you can order enough. I think there's maybe like 12, 10. Here, I can tell you real quick. Let me just. The teal stretch has 8 yards. The red stretch has 20 yards left, and the navy has 6 left. That's it. And I will do some searching, though, to see if I can find any more, because that fabric is a gorgeous fabric for the Chloe trench, because as you saw, I made it out of cashmere, but a spring raincoat. I have a new fabric downstairs. I'll see how many yards I have left on it. That's like a black kind of a nylon for a raincoat. Would be gorgeous. I actually had a jacket like that years ago. I wore it to New York when I got in trouble at the museum and for touching fabrics. I accidentally left it on an airplane because I was flying so much. And a lot of times I'll take my jacket off and put it up above, and lo and behold, I lost it. So I need to make another one of those. It was my absolute favorite jacket. Oh, good, Judy. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, Arnell, I'm glad you got your fabric already. Mari, see you Friday. Oh, Stacy has to get up. I love it, Stacy, that you're joining us in the middle of the night. You are a Wolfpack trooper. Oh, thanks, Lucy. All right, everyone. Oh, here's one more. Lorraine. Will the teal stretch go with the teal lace? Ooh. You know? I don't know. I can check for you, though. I got to run because I got to be somewhere at 3, or I'd check right now, but I will check. And let me see. Oh, we're going to make the Chloe, Cynthia. Can you use fleece lining for the Chloe? Oh, yes. And you know what? You can use fleece for the jacket. For those of you that are super newbie beginners for sewing the Chloe out of a fleece fabric, it's inexpensive. You can find a ton of colors, and you don't even have to finish the seams, really. You could just, I can give you some tips for that when we do that. But a fleece Chloe would be so comfortable. Oh my gosh, don't you think so? I think so too. Oh yeah, Lorraine, email me and I'll get back to you this evening. Oh, Mary Smith, isn't that fabric awesome? So Mary, I have to tell you that when I was cutting your fabric from the gray denim, which is on my website, guys, there's gray and black on there right now. It is the softest. I live in those jeans, but I so agree with you. And there was one piece that had like a big chalk mark, and they had like, basically they do that if they find an error in the fabric or a flaw. And I thought, oh, I can't let this go. It was like 1.5 yards. So I took it home and washed it. The chalk came off and the flaw is like this big. So I'm going to be able to work around it. So I'm going to get 2 pairs of gray jeans. All right. I think I got everybody. If I didn't miss anyone, see you on Friday, Robin. Wonderful. Do you need a stretch fabric for the jacket? No, Connie, you don't. Not at all. And is that everybody? Nope, Lucy, you don't need to line the fleece. That would be the easiest jacket ever. Okay, Wolfpack, I hope that you have a wonderful week. You just, I knew that we'd get somebody before the end, right? All right, everyone. Wolfpack, have a great day. It's so wonderful to see you, as always. Tomorrow, by the way, I'll be on Brother at noon with Jerry. You don't want to miss that. He always is informational, and I love his quilting techniques because I use them for pieces in my garments. So that's tomorrow at noon, and then Friday is going to be our fabulous embroidery class, and watch for the giveaway. Just plan on looking for it in the morning because we're all on different time zones. So don't send me an email at midnight asking where it is. I do work pretty late, but just in case it doesn't go out till tomorrow. All right. I will see you all later. Over and out.